had been countless millennia since he'd left the heavens, exiled by his lord and master for partaking in rebellion. He'd watched us grow from lab rats to rulers of this planet, from oblivious ignorance to inner godlike understanding. In a sense he could relate, he too had been deceived by the devil, felt somewhat responsible for our mistakes and wished to rid himself of guilt. His heart had grown quite compassionate over time, and felt a bit compelled to help along the destiny of mankind. Our waywardness was of the utmost concern to him, for he'd experienced the fires of hell and didn't want us to burn in them. Perched atop the highest mountaintop, lost in thought, he devised the perfect plot to regain his spot back in the kingdom of God. Scanning the sky for some type of sign from the divine, he saw the storm clouds dissipate, and suddenly there was sunshine. It was at that very moment that he knew what must be done. He'd return to Imperium bearing gifts, the heart and head of Satan. Having grown tired of being banished through eternal anguish, he brandished his weapon, getting set for infernal savagery. Rose to his feet and spread his tattered wings in slow motion, dreamed of finally being at peace as the sun sank below the ocean. The once wicked watcher angel, adorned with armor and chainmail, reminded himself of the consequences if he were to fail. No longer feeling vexed by this perplexing mess, the mighty wind carried him on its currents as he leapt into the depths.
Mirrors on the ceiling, they pink champagne on ice, and she said, "We are all just prisoners here of our own device." And in the master's chambers, they're gathered for their feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast.
Walking through the gates of hell with only one objective, to behead the serpents and make sure the kids grow up in heaven. Slaying demons in my path, parting the river of blood, absorbing the fire from the skies to engage my liver and lungs. I smell the death as the corpses lay face down in shit. Surgical wounds exposing the incisions made when the organs got stripped. Follow the red road to Lucifer's towers of infernal, decapitated heads alongside of children born with cursed souls. Walking in the doorway, lost what my stomach had kept in it. Walls decorated with ovaries and babies left in them. The mirrors on the ceiling were made from people's irises. Suicide victims crying intensely as the time thickens. I walk past the kitchen and down to Satan's basement. Heard a man screaming. I rush quickly to try and save him. I step inside and see the devil sodomizing an angel. It must have been Azazel next to a bloody robe and a halo. I rush forward with the weapon to behead this foolish prince, tripping over ligaments, slipping over pools of shit, fighting against the wind, reeking of sulfur, blood and piss, pulling off the cover that the evil serpent was covered with. And when I saw him, I felt disgusted and deceived. I couldn't believe my sight, I can only wish it were a dream. I closed my eyes and stabbed his heart to watch him burn quick, and I still cried for killing God, cause the devil doesn't exist.